So, looks like we've got a nice enough day for it, lads.
When they were originally setting up,
put my Wi-Fi on.
Just here, and then they decided to move all of their stuff towards the War Memorial.
Yeah.
All of our traditions, all British traditions, you know, a nice cross, all this stuff. It's like, all our traditions. It's like, we're gonna do our march from here. We're gonna do our assembly.
I can imagine. That I can imagine.
Oh yeah, we've got the Wi-Fi.
What are they setting up here?
It's
Is this their car?
a vehicle thing, yeah.
It is their car with
I think so
bullet
anyway.
holes, is it?
Is that right? It's a vehicle?
Yeah, it's got wheels and on it round there. There's a base, isn't there?
They had it and it looked like a crushed up car and it had like a rocket going through it.
Right. It's not the one with all the bullets where they ended up assaulting Hayden yesterday. Then.
Yeah, that one, yeah, I think
It is
so.
that one.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is that one.
Move down, move down. Everybody move down.
One, two, three, four. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terror state. Israel is a terror state. Israel is a terror state. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. 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 1. We are the people. 2. We won't be silent. 3. Stop the bombing now, 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 now. 1. We are the people. 2. We won't be silent. 3. Stop the bombing now, 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 now. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Stop the genocide. Stop the genocide. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine.
That's it, here we go again. So we're out in Shipley. I did a little intro before on the GoPro, but we are out in Shipley. They're going to be marching on the Teledyne arms factory. Starting here in this little park area. I think this is the woman that's just got out of prison. That was a short-lived bit of action, wasn't it? I ain't seen him.
He just came over there, look by.
Oh, let's go have a look for him. He's not come past me. These must be you local cops. Yeah, good, thanks to you. You guys local cops?
Yes, local.
Yeah, I've not seen you before, so.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I've not seen you before.
Well, they've not been out to Shipley, have they, so? I've not.
Yeah, we've had a few small scale, but it's good.
Yeah, there's a few smaller ones, isn't there?
Sorry.
But not a big one like this on a Saturday.
Thank God the weather's alright.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Oh, Sergeant as well. Are you the neighbourhood policing team then?
yes, yes.
Sound, no worries. I will leave you to it.
No, thank you. Have a good one.
You too, man. Oh, there he is.
Oh, you two turned up.
We've been here before you.
Yeah,
Here he is, here he is. Everyone say hello.
can't be bothered, it's too hot.
Supersonic, super duper.
You know this is literally the cheapest bike you can get, it's £8. say it looks alright for 80 bar, man. Yeah, the only downside is the brakes are terrible. I spend that on a night out.
Costs you 350 quid if you want a bike with brakes. But you can get one for 80 quid and the brakes don't work, which is a really good thing to have in a place like Yorkshire where you're just going uphill, aren't you? Well. You just go uphill.
No, you know they've got them feet things in to pick
Clips that
Oh, the clip in.
Can't stand them.
No, they're not good
them on, I just fall out and break my neck. So I'm just going to swap the brakes.
Well, we did have some chanting for about 3 minutes,
Yeah, feel the brakes.
but the chanting seems to have stopped now. What time are we on?
No, and it's famous, yeah. Look at
Steady on, man.
Get out of my way, man.
1970s
Tough guy, you with first
No,
over
it's
on
not
that.
it's a really terrible brake.
Well, we're going to be setting off in about 20 minutes, I reckon. So the schedule says. Oh, they got a little stall going. Little stall selling the wares. Yeah, it's the car. Setting the car up. Wonder if they're going to be pulling this along with the match.
You shouldn't have had a coffee at Cafe, I'd have been here early. Thought you were,
Bullet holes in the side. I thought it was made out of cardboard, but it's actually proper car stuff. What's the plan, Pat?
March, mate.
Yeah, what time?
1:45.
1:45. They're marching all the way down to the building?
Yeah, but just be aware that filming, prohibition on filming.
No, there isn't.
There is around
There
the
isn't.
building.
There
There is
isn't.
around the building.
Are you mistaken, Pat?
Right, it's fine then.
You are mistaken.
It's fine.
I'm not gonna, just
Yeah.
because I can't bother with the hassle. But that piece of legislation, it has to be detrimental to the interests of the UK. Now, considering that building is on Google Maps.
I'm not going to argue with you, Michael.
No, I'm not either. I'm not going to film it,
Yeah,
right?
don't-
Just because it's a
don't-
lot easier.
Yeah, don't film.
And then we don't have to have this,
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
you know, this argument in
Because you
court.
think of it another way. Where do your videos go?
Yeah, they're on YouTube.
I know it's on Google.
It's on Google Maps, so unless I was like filming the
it's on
staff
Google.
coming in and out, the security apparatus and stuff like that, it wouldn't be detrimental to the interest of the UK, and therefore it wouldn't be an offence. But I'm not gonna.
Just be
But I'm
careful
not
what
gonna.
you're doing down there.
Yeah.
Just be careful what you're doing.
I am not gonna. If they go down the road, I'm gonna face it up the road, away from the building,
Sensible.
and walk backwards.
Yeah, sensible.
I think that's fair, isn't it?
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
not
fair.
filming the
Yeah,
building.
no, that's fair.
If people are coming in and out, I'm not
That
going
was
to
going to
film them.
be the suggestion. So, yeah, that was going to be the suggestion.
And I'm going to make sure I face away from the building at all times.
Yeah.
So as long as you're happy with that, I'm happy with that.
No, that's fine.
I don't want to get into an argument about
No,
it.
I'm
but
not getting into. I'm not arguing.
no,
I'm not
I
arguing,
understand. But like, if I did start doing it, then there would probably be an argument, maybe in court.
Yeah, it's,
But I don't believe that is an offence just to film the building, because it is on Google Maps. You know, the papers go down there all the time when these guys break in and they take pictures of the building. As long as it's like there isn't something going on. But the problem I have is because this is live,
yeah.
I don't have any chance to edit it, which is why I'm not going to film the building. So if something happens that might be detrimental to the interest of the UK, and then I'm already filming it, it's already live. You know
That's
what I
all we
mean?
can ask for, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's why I'm going to stay away from it, because I'm live.
That's all we can ask for.
I can't, you know, edit that out later.
Yeah, that's
So
fair
it would be a risk on my part to film it. So I'm going to stay away from the building, film away from it, walk backwards, all that. You know what I mean? And we'll be all right.
You're not warm?
Little bit. There was a bit of a wind chill earlier.
You're kidding me, are you?
But yeah, when we was walking down, it was a bit windy. But it's getting warm. I'm going to get back to the speeches. And these are the missiles.
You need to ask somebody.
Wall by wall, Teledyne has got the ball. Side brick, wall by wall, Teledyne has got to fall. I don't know what is wrong with this
Place that it doesn't actually protect its.
It's only it's not a proper factory.
I just wanted to quickly on the dealer, who's one of our peacock officers. She's well known for writing and reciting poems about Palestine to the government of the dealer.
Not a bad crowd, considering it's well out of Leeds.
In this topsy-turvy world where we live in an age of big liars, where money is God and they worship their desires, living in an
I don't think anyone's on the bowling green.
Made us believe a myth that black and white were equal. From Vietnam to Afghanistan to weapons of mass destruction, the lies we have been fed, the hypocrisy and corruption. Governments tell us that nationalism is more important than religion or truth, but Palestine has brought the world together from the elders to the youth. We cry, free, free Palestine, but Palestine has freed us, freed our minds. Brainwashed, indoctrinated, we were blind, believing the mainstream media hypnotized. We were in deep, we were asleep, living in our dreams, not knowing the nightmare they were going through. We didn't know what was a lie or what was true, but we can see it clearly now, and millions over the world do too. And we march as one, every colour, every creed, every nationality, because in reality we know the occupied have a right to resist the occupier. The occupied have a right to resist the occupier by any means necessary until a ceasefire, until they get their human rights, their freedom and land, medicines, food and water. Is that so hard to understand? A topsy-turvy world where politicians subdue us with their charms, speak of the horrors of genocide, and then supply Israel with arms. Tell us how proud they are of companies like BAE Systems, Elbit and Teledyne, complicit in the murders of thousands in Kashmir and Palestine. In this topsy-turvy world where the police increase violence on protesters protesting for peace, when students come out with justice are harassed, assaulted and beat. A topsy-turvy world where calling for an end to genocide makes you anti-Semitic. They stop at nothing to stop the truth they truly are pathetic. In this topsy-turvy world where the evil are honoured and seen as good, and the good are silenced and given their blood. Their lives may not be our lives, but their deaths will be our deaths for sure. The death of our democracy, freedom of speech and liberty and more. Zionism is a cancer, a deadly racist disease. Since 1897, their plans for a new world order have year by year increased. In 1947, they created Israel Hell, ensuring it was held for the natives of that land. With a continuing Nakba, they have murdered, stolen, and continue to expand. All over the world, Zionists have planned in the narrative control. They have silenced, killed, and imprisoned Israelis to stop their crimes being exposed. But nothing in this world saves the girls. They can lock Gaza in the cage, but we will always sing their song. We will be their voices when they can't speak, until the truth is told. We will be their voices when they can't speak. We will never be controlled, but we will be their voices when they can't speak, until they have breath. We will be their voices when they can't speak, until we reach our death. And then even from our graves, red by red. Free, 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 from the river to the sea.
Get your press vest on, man.
You have to be neutral.
Yeah, we film neutral.
Why is that?
Well, if you don't film neutral, you end up being forced on one side or the other. So if there's counter protest.
We're here to cover the protest, not take part in it.
Yeah.
Well, from what organisation?
My own YouTube.
YouTube.
We just do
Right.
YouTube.
Well, if you can be neutral in the genocide, good luck to you.
Well, you have to be if you're filming. Even Milo, who's left wing's neutral.
In May 2024, causing them significant losses.
I thought you was gonna.
I thought about it, though, but why didn't you ask for one?
You should have, man. Should have banged one on. Mike should have. Who thinks Mike should have put a press vest on?
It's too warm, though, isn't
Got the
it?
press vest on, look.
It's so warm.
Nike, some running track. I'm going to keep an eye on this car because I'm wondering whether it's got brakes when they go down this hill. This could be really interesting.
It's getting pulled along.
This is going to be really interesting.
It's like going home, I have to walk home.
Is it?
I wasn't on about your bike, I was on about that car
Is it more built?
that they're building, the one that doesn't have an MOT. The one with bullets.
Yeah, how did they get that one into town yesterday?
The same way
In
they've
van?
done it with this one, with that white van, and then they put it together.
Let's go have another look. It looks like it's nearly done. Still got the missiles to put in. And the front needs to go on, but it's nearly done. It's getting there.
Who's on next? And they can get what time?
5 minutes.
Your think we're going to listen? Is anybody with the Palestine next? Next picture.
On his birthday as well.
Do you reckon it's got brakes on that MOT-less car?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And this road is really, really steep.
It's foot power.
I hope they got some strong ladies holding it back, preventing it from going straight into the main road and smashing everything up. Hello, Simon.
Hello, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
What are you talking about smashing everything up?
Oh, I'm talking about that MOT-less vehicle that they're building over there that they're going to take with us, and
We're worried
we've got
about
to
the
get
hill.
it down this hill, which is really, really, really steep.
We are
So
concerned.
I'm going to enjoy watching them doing that.
Which vehicle? The orange one?
No, you know, behind the
one
white
that they're
van.
building next to the orange one. The one with bullets in it.
Yeah, they're going to pull it
Fake
down the hill.
bullets. But in the meantime, I'm watching the football.
He's winning.
I've got it up on this screen.
Oh yeah. You've seen him setting up.
How are you watching that out here?
Now TV.
Now TV? You know, I should be using IPTV.
It's an Apple iPhone, I'm afraid, mate. It can't get that sort of stuff on it. So I don't do anything like that, you see.
Some amateurs setting that up in there.
Yeah.
We do not advocate for the unlawful TV service on this channel.
So I've got Apple stuff, so I can't promote IPTV, I'm afraid. But I might know somebody who could actually.
Hey up, Hayden's in
if you're
there.
interested, so please get in touch.
Hayden's in the chat. Everyone say hello to Hayden,
Hello, Hayden.
the young pensioner.
Hello.
Hey Hayden, alright mate.
Hayden actually got assaulted yesterday by some of the protesters down at the BBC building.
Did they go?
He was filming, someone ran over, grabbed his phone.
Has they got it on camera?
He's got it on camera. I might actually stitch that into the video, into the main video, just here. So yeah, they grabbed his camera, ran off. I believe, from what I have heard, there has been an arrest made. So we'll try and follow that for you.
We'll be walking soon, won't we? Yeah. I'm not walking all the way back here for it.
Fair play, I got you.
Yeah, that's why I didn't carry because I couldn't be asked with passing about. So I just don't. You see, for me, it's all downhill back.
To be fair, you could have got training. It's not a lot, is it? About
Yeah,
4 or 5
but
minutes,
yeah, but then you've got half an hour to get into a town.
I'm not
And
doing
then-
that.
Well, no, it is. Unless it's so. I've got no.
Could have gone to
break.
one at smaller train stations.
I've got no break.
Oh,
Yeah,
something,
but it's one stop. I think it's Shipley one.
Well, Shipley is just literally around the corner.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
it's a one stop. I was thinking of it, but I thought,
It's about 20 minutes, isn't it? If that, I think. 18 minutes, I think, if I'm actually correct.
Yeah.
I used to come here a lot of time when Danny's dad used to live here.
Well, you see, what happened was, well, like I told you, my mate said there's been a body found in Moortown. But I looked in the park. She's told me at the park, and I had a look. And then as I was leaving, she says it was near one of the supermarkets, so she says I'm not going back again. I mean, I don't think it'll be anything mysterious. I'm guessing it's somebody who's got drunk overnight. It's been happening quite a bit. But you never know.
Got 3 cars outside on it.
So I was talking to Pat about the building. Adam. I was talking to Pat about the building, and it seems as though, that if people are filming it, that they are going to arrest people.
Yeah. Well, what did they define by filming it? If
So
they
what
catch
I said, I disagreed with him, but I said because I'm live, I can't edit out if anything comes into frame that might be detrimental. So I'm not going to film the building. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk backwards towards the building, filming the protest coming towards it, all that.
And is that acceptable?
And he said that's what I was going to suggest. So he's happy with if you just point it away from the building.
I'm going to do as I damn will, please.
I know you are, and you're not live, but I am. And if someone comes in there, that's one of the managers or something, and then they can be targeted. That's.
I won't risk it pointing direct, but I don't think we'll be needing to. I think the way
You should know me better than that by now.
No, but I've been there before.
But it's not an offence to film the building. It's on Google Maps.
I know full well it's not.
But the building's shut down, so we don't. It's not
But it's
like,
still a designated
the
site.
problem we've got is it's on the
Why is
road.
it shut down?
Yeah, it's just a metal fence all the way around and the doors.
Yeah.
That's
But-
not shut down, is it? Meant
Yeah,
closed.
yeah, but what the problem is, if they're on the roof, how do we do that?
I didn't bring my drone, I don't know.
But
I'm
technically,
thinking about bringing
But every time they go and smash it up and stuff like that, the papers all put it on. It's definitely not a crime.
no, but
That's one
they
frame,
haven't
not a
done
full
it.
video, not a live stream.
No, back then they didn't have the photo thing up. It wasn't then. The last time they smashed it up, they didn't have that sign. It's been recent.
It was up last time we smashed it up because I went down.
Well, it wasn't when I went. Well, we'll see. I mean, then again, it was dark, so I might not know. But if Milo's down there, and I've got a feeling he is,
We support the
and
slogan
he's
welfare, not
photographed the
warfare,
building, they can get knocked.
because this government, Starmer
We're
and
not
Reeves,
zooming in, it's physically impossible.
are repeating the terror assaults upon our ability
Even then,
to
it's not as
survive,
if- I mean, all right, if it does-
access life and society, and work equally. And for those things to happen, we must have financial support. We have to have it. It's only right.
It could be over by the time we get
But
there.
Starmer and Reeves are doing austerity
You know
round
the
2,
new
3,
thing
4
the
and
day after
5,
it all finished?
and they want to bang the
No one
war
was there.
drum
He actually
over
went down and there was
Ukraine.
sod all there.
They
And I said, I went the day
support
to say that to come down.
mass slaughter
Of what? There was no one there. Oh, prove who? I got the whole thing. I've got the else. I had the roof
That was
and everything.
that was before.
Ah,
we signed
blah, blah.
And then they told me that it was designated sites. I rung 101 and a sergeant came back to me and he was like, no, they're wrong, you can film it. But since then, it has been designated a prohibited place.
Oh, Adam's because it's brilliant.
How many views did you get?
Yeah.
How many views did you get?
Matter, does it? I get the quality. I'm getting the quality. I've told you. You know what he
Can we count
gets?
them on one hand or two?
No, what he gets is they play it on for them in hospital and they're just like, they can't move. It's like they can't escape. It's like they fall asleep for him. That's why he gets good ratings because they're what he fall asleep in the big place for him.
group informed of that.
Oh, he's building up.
Welfare, not warfare!
Isn't it that? Right, I'll say.
More benefits.
Did you see it? Did you see
We're off to more
it?
benefits.
We were following him, it can't we now?
Oh yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, we were right behind of it
Did
now.
they know?
No.
So no video goes up there.
Did you see her last week when she were waving everything? And literally every single person ignored it. It was the funniest thing going.
Yeah, when they should try to get them away from that counter
I wish I'd gone up to and filmed her. If it weren't for that bloke getting arrested, there won't
Marty Blackborough's on the green. Tell him off, he's on the green.
About helping people into work. Those people claiming PIP know very well that that in itself allows people to get to work. It's an absolute disgrace. Free Palestine.
It's naughty. Have you read the sign? It's not allowed to do that.
Free.
Naughty, naughty, breaking the rules. You're not allowed on it.
Who gives a flying fuck about that?
From the river to the sea.
Not that
I know
many
that's
calls.
not actually though.
Yeah, man, you.
The river.
Where's your suit?
That's for Leeds. Let's leave that to Leeds.
Come on, man. You look good in the suit. Yeah, he's one of... I don't know, one of matches.
I don't reckon. Well, if he wears a suit, that's probably why.
No, he only had it on once.
Alright.
Last week, he had a suit on.
Was he when that had the fancy suit? So there was a bloke who really dressed up, was that him?
Yeah, right at the end, and he'll start playing music and that, so you're going to get copyright.
I see. I don't know, I did see a bloke who's but it wasn't a march, I don't know if that was it. It was well dressed, I thought it was a pretty cool suit actually.
Was it like a light coloured suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was him.
Oh yeah, it was a cool suit. Yeah, it just shows you.
Hey, he made an effort, didn't he?
Well, I wouldn't mind
Not today,
that
though.
suit. If I don't want it, I'll have it. Although it might be a bit small for me.
This person keeps taking photos of us.
Where?
Behind them two.
It's
She's
just
hiding, she's hiding.
isn't it?
She did it when she turned up as well.
Yeah, it's a pathetic way to intimidate.
Delegation of MPs and human rights lawyers who presented Scotland Yard with a dossier outlining war crimes committed by 10 British citizens serving in the Israeli army. We were there to say any British national serving in the Israeli military is under a legal obligation not to collude in acts of criminality.
Makes you wonder where they've suddenly got the surge of money from for all this gear.
Just as our government is under a legal obligation not to collude.
When you're claiming poverty for court fees, and the next minute you've got all the
benefits that you're on about.
yeah, well, they're always asking for on Instagram.
Being in court, mate, and all being on benefits.
Every single one of
But
them.
they've all asked
Every
for
single one of
they've all
them.
asked for a bet. They've all asked for funding. Well, most of
They
them.
need no funding, no, do they? There's a legal aid for.
Yeah, but they want better solicitors, don't they? They use their own, don't they?
Yeah, they'll still
take legal aid.
Still take legal aid. I know they do. I know we've been in court and witnessed and
I have been. I'm
Yeah, they ask for money and then you go into court and they're like, oh yeah, it's on legal aid.
Cleansing is not self-defense. These are all the actions of a government committing genocide. And the longer our government refuses to take effective measures to stop the genocide, the more complicit it is.
I think we've still got to still getting that thing ready.
I find it
Construction over there.
Oh, they're going to walk down with it?
Yeah.
They're not setting it up here and they're about to leave, are they?
It must be on wheels.
It's on wheels.
committing genocide. I find it obscene that Keir Starmer makes calls for maintaining a ceasefire while arming and defending an Israeli state determined to do everything.
We've just been on about this, we've got it on live TV, we're just out working now, we're just
My message to Keir Starmer is simple. If you are serious about wanting peace, then stop allowing British-based companies like Teledyne to make profits from in Israel. If you are serious about upholding international law, then put in place sanctions against the forces
Yeah, did it check.
My message to you
Nearly ready, nearly ready. Last couple of bits into place. And then they've got to put a rocket in top.
Got a bike, a small bike, cam wheels, but still think it'll be out.
You ready for this long old walk?
It's going to be a long walk, isn't
I
it?
know. Normally just round town, isn't it?
It
Bloody.
is indeed. It's an
How
easy
far
one.
is it now?
Easy route, isn't it? Well, it's about an half an hour walk. It'll take a bit longer, won't it, with procession, with marches. But
What distance is it? About a mile or something?
I don't know, to be honest.
Do you know?
So 33 minutes on foot is what it said, so about 40 minutes.
Although, yeah, I think it'll be longer than that, to be honest.
Probably an hour.
Yeah, 45 maybe. No.
Hey, man.
Yeah. They walk slow, don't they? And then they stop and they stop at junctions and things like that. Do a bit of chanting.
We're going to head and pop in for an half and that.
Yeah. Come with us. You're new anyway. Are you Leeds or Bradford?
I work in Bradford.
All right.
I've been doing this for a while, but
Yeah, but no, we don't
I've seen
normally
you guys
cover.
before, but I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, I reckon.
Right, okay. I don't recognise you all.
The problem is, like, whenever we're near Pat, attention goes to Pat. doesn't
Yeah,
it?
everyone loves Pat. He's a fan favourite, is Pat.
Exactly, I know.
Yeah,
he is, I know.
yeah, yeah.
So it helps us out then, gets attention off us, doesn't it? Makes sense.
Well, they are running late. 5 minutes behind now.
Just getting that thing started.
Couple more speeches. It's getting there, yeah. It's getting there.
No, but I've known this guy for.
I'd rather be
I don't know how many
boiling
I've
up.
ever seen him. I've seen him in a vest, but I don't think I've ever seen him in shorts though. That was in Hull.
I only wear shorts on holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Special occasions.
Yeah, that's it.
I love a reason to get some shorts out, mate. Don't do a vest though.
I'd rather be boiling up though than even the slightest bit cold.
Yeah. Well, I've got my emergency sun cream if you need. Just burn up.
We actually with a set of fucking fellas.
Got loads of missiles, haven't we?
With a set of fellas outside public wolf whistling out in shorts.
Wolf whistling.
I went, ooh.
Did you not get offended?
No, that's not bad.
No? Banter?
Yeah.
People get offended by
You
that
can tell they're
nowadays.
because they're like sniggering on that, you know what I mean?
People get offended by that nowadays. You're not allowed to do it anymore.
It's sexual predatory on me.
You got to jail for that now.
Mental, isn't it?
Straight out wear shorts in the snow.
Because I'm a man. I'm like,
He's just got his bike robbed.
you've been jacked, mate. You've got to do all about it either.
That is Marty B on a bike.
Like, seriously. You think you'll have a shot?
Oh, if he falls off of this, I'll laugh my head off if he falls.
No, well,
Ooh, he nearly went then.
I might swap the handlebars if I can. Down the bike.
Marty, fall off it for content.
Not like that at all, mate.
Fall off it for content.
Look like you've got to go down for your brakes.
Yeah, no, what I'm going to do is...
I'll stick with my rider.
Well, I'm
Take your scrap back.
It's light enough, right?
It is light.
If I can swap the handlebars for normal ones, I'll be much happier. I don't like racing bike with them things at all. Because even on the other one...
Come on, guys. We're getting ready for a walk.
Old Lizzie. Mighty Blackwood's not allowed at Palestine.
She's seen you.
Yeah.
She say out.
No, she just like turned around, told a mate, and the mate turned around and started taking pictures of me, and I was like, peace.
The journalists of Gaza. I don't know because
What's the definition?
We've been
of
the
press?
biggest. We've been the
What is
biggest
the
target.
definition? What's the definition of press? Is press anybody that has got a camera that is, or a piece of paper and a pen that is going
let's
to
check it out.
produce something about?
Okay, Google. What is the
I think it
definition
depends
of
what
press?
country you're in, though.
yeah, it does. It'll depend on the country and stuff. But I've seen one of these.
Meanings, depending on the context. Here are some of the most common definitions.
Never mind you Google.
To exert steady force or weight against something.
That all came as on like pressing something.
Yeah. But I've seen one of the people that they've been talking about who got shot or blown up or something. And he put all sorts of random stuff out about this new weapon that they'd created that just instantly vaporised anyone it touched. Like crazy stuff. And then when he died, people looked into him and he was a sniper for Hamas. Yeah.
There you go. That's the press.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit like all the complaints about hospitals and schools and everything. If you're going to put your military establishments in those areas, they become a legitimate military target.
And he was there
the
on
war
October
crime
7th.
is to actually house yourself in with the citizens and children and at hospitals, which is exactly what Hamas does. So
The guy I'm talking
everything
about
that
as well.
they claim is projection. Absolutely everything.
The guy I'm talking about, who was a sniper, he was actually there on October 7th, filming the people going through the fence.
He probably ended up going a bit further himself then.
But he did.
Irish pie, please, me. Yeah, I'm sure, Romany.
The day after that, you know when they went out that Muslim mosque, Palestine, they had out loads of water. You think this I'd be interested how they do pull that. Are they going to pull it all the way? It's not like Leeds City Centre where it's flat. It's only on little tram.
Might give you time,
I can't sit, I'm not sure if they quite find it out.
So the protesters are just giving an announcement about the injunction. Now I saw about this injunction before. So they are not allowed to unlawfully protest. By that it means to block or impede the business of Teledyne. They're not allowed to attach anything on the fences. There's a few other things as well. Blocking the road, not allowed to stand in the road. So they're going to have to be on the path peacefully, not, you know...
with that car? How are they going to do that with the car?
Well, they're not allowed to block anyone going in because there's an injunction.
There's no way they're going to get that in the path, are they?
I don't know.
They might do, I suppose. Do you think I could put my bike on there, not trolley to set my car in?
See if you can stand up back.
Actually, I'm going to ask them.
No, the car's going through. Next one, get the next one.
As and when you need to.
So I think it's done now. I think it's ready to go. I think we'll be pulling that along. Hey, they've got an injunction there as well, haven't they? I've just heard.
Yes, yes, mate.
About the protest.
No, it's in relation to what you can and can't do at the side. The photography and all that is part and parcel of.
No, that's National Security Act, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the injunction is about the protesters, from what I understand. So they're not allowed to protest by blocking the gates and stuff because of the court order.
Cars turning down.
Right.
So they're not allowed to block anyone coming in and out. Not allowed to put signs on the fence. Yeah, they're not allowed to impede the business in any way because there's an injunction. So you'd be held in contempt. High court injunction.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought that was part of the national security.
No, it's a separate injunction for the protests. Separate one. They've got them on all Teledyne sites.
Right.
I had a brief look at it the other day.
Let's find some shade.
Now the national security one is anything you were doing in that area that could be detrimental to the interests of the UK, and then you can ask them to stop doing that and move on. So even if it was just stood there looking at it and making notes, or just like taking mental notes, you could be like, nah, I don't like this, I think you're doing something dodgy, I need you to move on and stop doing that. But it always comes back to photography for some reason. But photography is not a crime, is it, Mike?
Fucking up, but rhyme, folks.
Oh, I thought you were stepping out then. Thought we were going to get run over. Come on, let's go.
That's only be a couple hours. And there'll be fucking another 2 to within it, at least, isn't it?
I need some breeze on my phone because it's getting a bit warm.
Well, if it gets too hot, it'll just shut off.
Eventually.
Making a move anyway.
But it's starting to tell me. It's saying its device is too hot.
It's mad how it does that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know.
But it'll be...
People have you got watching?
213.
Shy talk numbers, that.
That's how long it's been going, yeah. Not bad to say it's not started yet. Come on, easy, get out there. Easy. Right, they're getting ready now. They're getting ready for the march. So I'm assuming it's down here, down there.
I think she said
Up.
I think up along the road, whichever one got the road.
Isn't that Ollie Road, the main one there?
No, I think that one's that's Saltaire Road.
Uh-huh.
Have a look. Bingley Road.
Right, everyone's getting ready. Everyone's getting ready to go. The marchers are getting in place. This person's taking photos of again.
I really don't know what's going to happen.
She's got a few photos of us. She's having a moan, bless her.
Sometimes they get very close.
Yeah, because it's more powerful when they walk.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. You're not driving down, are you?
I'm driving, yeah.
You lazy sod.
I'm joking. I'm sad at Leeds today, man. I'm at Leeds.
They're winning, aren't they?
Are they today?
Yeah, I think so. Last time I checked, they were winning.
I just hope they fall apart.
They're not falling apart.
They are gonna.
They're not falling apart, man.
They are.
They're not. Come on, tell them to hurry up.
Come on, Preston. Come on.
What score?
2-1, but they still got a chance.
Yeah, it's been 2-1 for a while now. It's been 2-1 since about 40 minutes.
How are you doing? Still hanging around. Who is it that sang the song, Hanging Around?
No idea.
Come on, Street Hawk. Who sang the song, Hanging
We're
Around?
not as old as you.
Stranglers, mate.
Who were they?
Well, he knew about that. Put an alien mask on him and go right up that street.
What a lemon. What a lemon. Who are the Stranglers? Oh, man.
Were they around in the 80s?
Yes.
No, I've never heard of them.
Let's go, let's go. Come on.
Saw you overnight, you were shopping.
What? Yeah. We should go find Pat working his dog one night.
That's it, innit? That's it, innit? Kids in there. Hey, up back.
Like to not give a shit about each other, really. You taxi drivers. And instead of parking on that side,
We're going, we're going. Here we go.
You've got a spring cover on.
Free, free. Free, free.
Palestine!
Free, free.
Palestine!
Free, free.
Palestine!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8. It's terrorism. It's terrorism. It's terrorism.
You've got someone at the bottom stopping down. I'm just going to go. Lovely. You have to hurry up because they're coming down.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river. From the sea to the river. Free, free. Free, free. Free, free. Free, free.
Come on.
Right, we are the people too.
Go ahead of myself. Look.
Free.
Actually, we'll wait for the car to go by here.
1, 2, 3.
Stop the bombing now, 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 now!
Louder than that. 1,
We are the people!
2,
We won't be silent!
3.
Stop the bombing now, 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 now!
1,
We are the people!
2,
We won't be silent!
3.
Stop the bombing now, 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 now!
Who has armed the Falcon? What do we want? not warfare! Welfare, not warfare! Welfare, not warfare! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river, Palestine will live forever! From the sea to the river, Palestine will live forever! Palestine! 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 From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free!
Get them all waiting here.
So we're going to have to block this traffic off so we can get onto the road.
On the blood, in your name! Shame, shame! On the blood, in your name! On the blood, in your name! Palestine! Palestine!
There's no way I'm listening to that. Some guy in a yellow vest, like he's supposed to be like directing traffic. No chance I'm listening to that.
We are the people! We won't be silent! Stop the bombing! No, run! We are the people! We won't be silent! Stop the bombing! Now! Run! We are the people! We won't be silent! Stop bombing! Now!
Try it down here to the next junction. Got this one blocked off. I'm going to be taking a left just down here onto Otley Road, I think they said.
We won't be silent. We are the people. We won't be silent. Stop bombing Gaza now.
You alright there? Sure.
Stop bombing Palestine!
Yeah.
So then we're going left here, taking a left down this road here, so we're going to have to block this junction off. He's going IDF, IDF, and then he went, I know you!
Palestine will be free! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever!
Road blockers are in.
Palestine will live forever! Palestine will be free! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever!
Palestine, you just try and get this cat.
Oh, these are part of protesters. Not happy. I think that one car put the confusion in, didn't it?
Yeah.
But they're part of the protesters.
Just put this up to side.
Rise, resist, for Gaza, raise your fist. 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 Rise, resist, for Gaza, raise your fist.
My voice is going to go in 2 seconds.
Rise, resist, for Gaza, raise your fist. For Gaza, raise your fist.
Go that way.
This way.
Go that way. Go in that way. Go this way. Go that way, please. No, you have to go around. Go around. They're never going to get around that. Not a chance.
Catch back up with them, eh? I don't know why they had to go that way, because people are now following behind me. We've got a few cars here now, so I don't know why they couldn't just follow behind.
Decolonize. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Stop the genocide. Stop the genocide. End apartheid. Decolonize. Decolonize.
roundabout blocked now.
Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! End apartheid! End apartheid! Decolonize! 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 In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. In our millions, in our billions, we are all Palestinians. In our millions, in our billions, we are all Palestinians. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! End apartheid! End apartheid! Decolonize! 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 Doesn't matter rain or shine, we'll be out the Teledyne! Doesn't matter rain or shine, we'll be out the Teledyne! Doesn't matter rain or shine, we'll be out the Teledyne! Doesn't matter rain or shine, we'll be out the Teledyne! We'll be out the Teledyne! We'll be out for Teledyne! We'll be out for Teledyne!
So I believe it's straight down now. Straight down for a little while.
Over the 405, then past the power circle one. Then the east one.
They're taking it for an MOT, someone says. I hope there's protesters down here as well.
Oh yeah. That's walking up there.
Ah, they've moved the car on and got out here. Skipped ahead. Lazy sods. Still slow walking. I know it's going to be like a 30-minute walk, but I think it's going to take an hour.
Shut it down! 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 BAE! Shut it down! BAE! Shut it down! IDF! Shut it down! IDF! Shut it down! 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 Shut it down!
you want to tell us about it? Tell us about it, man. Don't want to tell us? I knew we were having a moan about it, but he waited until everybody had gone before he had said anything. The cars are still going. This is all blocked up now.
We won't be silent. Stop bombing Gaza now, 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 now. We are the people. We won't be silent. Stop bombing Gaza now, 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 now. We are the people. We won't be silent. Stop bombing Gaza now, 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 now. We are the people. We won't be silent. Stop bombing Gaza now, 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 now. People united will never be defeated. The 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 people united will never be defeated. Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will live forever!
Crazy traffic jams everywhere now.
I'm going to walk in a bit faster, grab us a drink, bro.
Yeah, get him one as well.
Oh, I'm alright, buddy, but thanks anyway. You can see me perspiring, can't you?
How far away are we now? Someone tell me. We're at the KFC. I think this is Otley Road. There's a BMW nearby. And we're going to Teledyne. Someone check the maps.
Palestine,
Which way? Which is it? Straight on? It's got to be straight on it?
That decision to slow down then is going to go in.
Some more people are going to be stuck for about 10 or 15 minutes.
Genocide.
UK government, you can't hide.
Away from me. Get away from me.
Get away from me.
Get away from me.
Don't touch me.
Have a nice day. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. Palestine. 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 Occupation no more.
Chill out, Judy.
Yoga in.
Just chill out, Judy. Yeah, I ain't got no friends.
Israel is Christ. Israel is a terrorist state. Free Palestine.
No.
Stop the genocide. End apartheid. Decolonize. Decolonize.
About 2.5 miles an hour at the moment.
Oh.
We've got just less than a mile to go.
Is it still a mile? Yeah.
Well, it was a mile from Craig's Honda.
Right.
So we've done a bit, probably about 250 metres. This is the thing another week.
Teledyne, chin, chin. All the guns in your name. All the guns in your name. Teledyne, chin, chin. Teledyne, chin, chin. All the guns in your name. All the guns in your name. Teledyne, chin, chin. Teledyne, chin, chin. All the guns in your name. All the guns in your name. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will live forever. Palestine
Sorry guys, I just had to raise it up because Judy was getting it where. Judy's kicking off.
You what?
Judy's kicking off, trying to block camera and that's why I don't put her.
I wondered if something going on. Who were doing it?
What?
Who were doing it?
Judy with scarf on, next to yellow vest. And the guy with rocket as well, he put his rocket right in my face. And he got told by Pat.
Did he?
Yeah.
Good. Dickhead.
I thought, well, Marty's gone. Get him now, well, Marty's gone. I don't mind, I'll give him a slap. Straight Hawks off.
Palestine 48. Palestine 48. Palestine 48. Palestine 48.
Me? Come on man, tell us about what you think. What do you think of them?
Fucking idiots. They love it there. If they love Palestine, why don't they go over there? I'm on that, yeah. Yeah, to be clear, put your finger up, that's all. They don't want to be that's it. Don't you let it go forward if you miss something over. Go back to Palestine! Go back to Palestine! Terrorists! Terrorists! Scum! Terrorist state, yeah?
You've got somebody
Terrorist
here who
state,
knows
bro.
what he's talking about.
Terrorist state! Morons! You tell us terrorist state, yeah? Morons! Terrorist state! Terrorist state, yeah? Peace, yeah? Holding shit with pigs about. Morons! Morons! Morons, yeah? Fucking knobheads. Get out my face. Free Palestine, yeah? Free Israel, yeah? Idiots. Idiots! Fucking morons. Lawyer. Fucking morons. Fuck you. Fuck Palestine.
Away he goes. He wasn't happy about the protesters.
There's a guy that knows what he's talking about, but he puts it in a particular way, which...
He's got his opinion, he's entitled to it.
Exactly. I don't like the fact that it was being moved on, you know?
I don't like the swearing. Could be to prevent a breach of the peace.
Maybe. I didn't hear much swearing. All I heard was the name terrorist, the word terrorist.
There was sort of going towards and being, I wouldn't say quite aggressive, but maybe assertive in his opinions.
Unlike this lot, who are talking about Israel being a terrorist state and an illegitimate state, and go back to 1948 borders. If you want to do that, Jordan's an illegitimate state. So Syria, so's Lebanon.
Yeah.
They're all illegitimate because they were under the French and the British mandates. So the whole of Palestine is an illegitimate state in relation to that statement. And it wasn't actually named Palestine, it was an area. An area called Palestine.
The Palestine.
Yeah.
It's had many names, hasn't it?
It has. It's changed hands many times. What it's never had is a country called Palestine.
Yep.
Ever. It's never had a minister, prime minister of Palestine. It's never had a king of Palestine, a queen of Palestine, president of Palestine.
It's got a ruler. Hamas.
It has a democratically elected government from 2006.
Yeah.
And then they democratically
Elected
absolved
themselves
themselves
again.
from having any more elections.
Free the people, free the land.
And Fatah in the West Bank also refuses to have any elections since the same time period because they know that Hamas would get in.
Yeah.
Free the people, free the land.
Marty's stomping. Gone, honey.
I couldn't even see him.
Can't see him, he's bright green.
I couldn't see him. Where the fuck is he? Hey, if anyone can see Martin in the distance.
One struggle, one fight. One struggle, one fight. Human rights. Healthcare is a human right. One struggle, one fight. One struggle, one fight. Healthcare is a human right. One struggle, one fight. One struggle, one fight. There is only one step. Palestine will be free. Palestine will live forever. From the sea to the river. Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. Marching revolution. 1, You can't hold my Palestine! Genocide! You can't hold my Palestine! Justice for genocide! Here for my Palestine! Justice for genocide! Here for my Palestine! Justice for genocide!
So you said it was closed? Yeah, a little bit. Getting there. Not as much as Pat. What's that? I heard it's closed. What's closed? Oh, did you not just say that thing was closed?
No, they were talking about the businesses. There's some businesses down the road, isn't there?
Ah, right.
Where we going. There's like a screw fix and a Howden's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's closed at the bottom.
Yeah, I've been a couple of times.
Yeah.
Been a couple of
I
times.
was wondering where they're going to be standing and so.
Right,
They
right.
want to stand them in the business that can't that way it's open.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. don't think we're far now. I think there's some shops just up here on the left. And then it's just up the road here. I think I parked at these shops before. If I'm right. It's just where this guy stood down here. I'll walk down and have a look. I can sneak a drink as well. Or maybe not. Alan's here. Alan! Alright, pal. How are you doing? Alright? Alan? Oh, it's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. I was going to climb on the roof, but they might lose my paper today.
You should have got on that on that
joking.
cart thing.
I'm joking, they might lose my paper.
You know this cart thing that we're pulling?
No, it's fine.
You should have sat on that.
I parked my car and I've got my wife a drink.
Yeah, oh, there's a shop here, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a takeaway.
Yeah, I parked here before. Yeah, it's just up here now on the right. I think it's behind that building there. Are they stuck behind this? Yeah. Terrible, man. It's been about an hour walk down this road. Yeah. But it's not that big. It'd probably take them 10 minutes to get past here now.
10 minutes?
Yeah, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. It's stretched out a little bit, you see. They're walking kind of slow. Let's get me drinking quick. Shout out to Marty for the bottle of water, man. Nice. So I think Marty's already down here. So I'm going to pitch up on the other side of the road and watch them come down. But it is down the street on the right hand side here. Well, the first time I came, I was told it was a national security site, and it wasn't at the time, but it is now. So there they are, on the way down. They're having a go.
So we need to go on to the page.
Any of the letters.
So they've got to get on the path now.
Teledyne has got to fall. Brick by brick, one by one. Teledyne has got to fall. Just wait. Just wait. Brick by brick.
They're meant to be missiles.
Security, we're not happy with filmers. I zoomed in on the face, I said, let me care. I said to cop, I'll take an arrest, me do it. Come on then.
Yeah, no rest.
No rest. I don't care. You're not affecting my rights, aren't you, boss? I said, I'm not touching the law. They have to be detrimental to the infrastructure of the United Kingdom, etc. Me taking a big up, clearly, is not fucking that.
We're going in there.
Stop!
So these businesses are closed, so they're just using this car park area because it's closed. Enjoy the walk.
It's not bad, is it? It's a bit warm, like. It's better than rain, isn't it?
Yeah, it gets you out for the day, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Get your steps in. You have to go to the gym now.
I'm happy with that.
Teledyne has got to fall. Teledyne has got to fall. Teledyne has got to fall. Teledyne has got to fall.
Sorry about that, that is the law.
Yeah, I got loads of that. Yeah. I have read it. You know what it is, right? I keep forgetting to bring it back. I promise you I will. I have read it. I do. Are you there next week? I promise you I'll bring you on Saturday next week. Tell him no.
Exactly.
Is that it? We're done. What's going on over there?
Oh, he's just doing an interview.
Alright.
No, that's right. It's pretty dead. I think I got it wrong about the I said to Mark, I says that car's actually in better condition than mine.
Why
I think he's talking about us filming. On PCSR, just gone over to Pat.
This way out, we're not facing it, so it's legal.
Well, it's legal anyway.
And they also killed.
The coppers are just pitched up over the road now watching. I think they've got a couple on the fence line. But most people are off the road. So most people are not breaching the injunction.
A widespread campaign to silence and to mute and to close down accounts of so many Palestinian activists who are showing us what is happening on the ground. And so it is incumbent upon us, it's our duty now to raise their voices louder than we've ever raised them before. So if you've been quiet, if you've been sat on a few posts on social media, take this as your reminder. It is your duty, because nobody else is going to do it if you're not going to do it. It's our duty, and we will have to speak louder now than we ever have done before. That's message number one. Message number two, we've been going at this for not now nearly 18 months. For 18 months actually. 18 months we've been at this week in, week out. And we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. Not even if a ceasefire is called right now, we are not going to stop. Until we get justice for every last child of those 20,000 children that have been massacred by the weapons they're made just here. We will keep going and we will fight for them. As we were walking down, people told us what you're doing is wrong, what you're doing is stupid. We got all sorts of objections, but we did also get a bit of encouragement from passers-by. And I say to those passers-by who are unhappy, we would be here in the streets for your kids if they were killed en masse. We would be here for your kids. We will not accept a drop of blood to be spilt unjustly. We are here as Bradford, and we say no to weapons manufacturers at our doorstep. We say no to the mass murder of children in the tens of thousands. And so as we stand here for Palestinian children, we will be standing here for every child across the world. We do not accept the spilling of our blood. Our blood is not cheap. Palestinian blood is not cheap, and people in Bradford, people in Shipley are standing in solidarity with Palestinians. The third message and the final message is, my brothers and sisters, there are so many Palestinians, upward of 10,000 Palestinians held, imprisoned, unjustly, hostages, held hostage in Palestinian prisons. The state that they are held in is so dire. There are things, atrocities that I cannot even bring myself to speak. I certainly couldn't say the things that are happening in front of the children that are here today. Just this week, Ahmed Manasra, he was imprisoned 13 years old from Jerusalem, from a camp in Jerusalem. He was imprisoned at the age of 13. 13, I want you to think about that. He was imprisoned unjustly at the age of 13. He was tortured and he was subject to all sorts of demonizing and dehumanizing treatment. He was tried in Israeli courts without even any trial. He was held. He was not allowed to see his family. He was released this week, 10 years later, at the age of 23. His childhood robbed from him. His chance to study robbed from him. His chance to enjoy the things that little children like to enjoy, riding a bike or playing football or watching TV. All of those things were robbed from him. And Ahmed is one example of thousands of children and tens of thousands of Palestinians held against their will and illegally held, against every single international humanitarian law that calls for treatment of hostage or treatment of prisoners. They are being tortured, they are being held against their will, and this continues every single day across the West Bank and Gaza, across Palestine. So our voices today are for the Gazans, for the children, and for the prisoners. We have to make sure that all of the prisoners are freed from those prisons. We will not rest. Even as I said, if a ceasefire is called in Gaza today, we will not rest until every single one of those prisoners is released and back home with their families. My final message is that we have been ordered not to create any criminal damage, or maybe classed as criminal damage. Even the hanging of posters is illegal. But really what we want our message to be heard is that this is not criminal. Surely, next to the sending of bombs that kill 100, 200 in one shot, surely that's the criminal, that's the biggest crime. We demand from our governments to shut Teledyne down! Shut Teledyne down! Shut Teledyne down! Teledyne down! To the sea, Palestine will be free! Thank you. Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Before I bring our next speaker up, we've got a few announcements. As you know, Bradford Friends of Palestine have lots of campaigns running, lots of actions, and we announce them on our Bradford Friends of Palestine WhatsApp group. We've got a flyer here. I don't know if they've been handed out, but I just want to announce some of the actions that are coming up. On Saturday the 26th of April, we've got the Peace Bridge. That's the big red footbridge on Manchester Road, which we have renamed unofficially the Peace Bridge. So bring your flags to claim the bridge as a symbol of Bradford standing in solidarity with Palestine and as our commitment to peace. So that's at 1 o'clock on Saturday the 26th of April. On Saturday the 3rd of May is an event we'd really encourage you to attend. It's a day we've marked as Justice for Hind March. It's the day of Hind Rajab's birthday. So at 12:30 we will assemble at Thornbury Roundabout in Bradford 3. At 1 o'clock we will march to Bradford City Hall. And so we'd like you to join us to honour Hind Rajab and all the other children of Gaza who have been brutally murdered by Israel. And then on the 20th of May, you'll know that we have campaigns running asking Bradford Council to divest for the West Yorkshire Pension Fund. So we will be assembling from 9:30 a.m. The meeting's around 10 o'clock. At City Hall Bradford, we will be lobbying and protesting the full Bradford Council meeting, demanding the full divestment from the 995 million the West Yorkshire Pension Fund runs into companies complicit in the genocide, terror and apartheid in Palestine. So please join us for that action. It's a really, really important one. Lots of other councils have divested. Bradford Council is reluctant to do so. We will demand that they do the same. And then on Saturday the 17th of May is the National Nakba. 77 years of the Nakba. It's the National March in London, 12 noon, central London. We'll be demanding a free Palestine, end of the genocide and stop arming Israel. So our next speaker is Councillor Ismail Uddin, who's an independent councillor in Bradford. Please welcome Councillor Uddin.
Hello and assalamu alaikum to everyone listening to every single one of you. A lot of you might know me as a kid that keeps screaming at every march and using passion. Others may know me as
Do you remember this woman was saying she thinks the working class has come?
Oh, I remember
Yeah, typical left-wing middle-class people hate the left-wing middle-class working class. Well, you did, you came up. You're the one who said we were National Front. Goodbye. Goodbye.
That's my reality. That's what my reality is. They're arming hospitals. They're killing doctors. They're killing babies, mothers, fathers, families. There's been more than a year since I went to the first marches erupted after 10th of October. And the turnout has been quite frank with you. I'll be honest, the turnout today is wonderful.
Nice, thank you.
Thank you so much. It's not enough. Every march, every campaign, every email you write to your MP,
where's she from,
that little bit of something.
I don't remember.
When we have to get
Huddersfield, do you remember?
Oh, Huddersfield. Is that her?
Yeah.
Is it she was going to like grab on my camera or something? Yeah, I remember her.
Trying to deny it, even though
I'm a Palestinian. Now the irony I see here is that we're prohibited from taking pictures of causing criminal damage. And the real criminals in there, the real criminals are the ones making the weapons, killing innocent civilians, contributing to a death toll of 40,000. So I ask the people, I ask the government, I ask the local passerbys, who are the real criminals. And like it was previously mentioned before, if it was another country, if it was a different group of people, I'd still be out here. Because this isn't a politicised issue, it's not political, it's ethical, it's humanitarian. Now my message is clear, we've just touched on divestment, Oxford have done it, several other councils have done it. I was elected on the platform, and I'm happy to say this, I was elected on a pro-Palestine platform because I said enough is enough. We know Starmer unequivocally supports the Zionist entity. We know that local representatives were too afraid to speak out, and those who did speak out were suspended, kicked out, or silenced. Now you have an option. We continue to kick off and complain every time we come here. They're not doing enough. They're not doing enough. Or you can use your vote. People told me I was too young. I didn't listen to that. People told me I wouldn't get elected. I didn't listen to that. And now the same people are telling me thank God she came along, because we can do better. We can always do better. But that starts with you and it ends with you too. Just remember this. We must keep coming back out in our numbers. We must continue to campaign. And those who are not afraid to call out for what it is, a genocide, must be called and held accountable. So in any upcoming elections, support your local independents or groups. Anyone, I say anyone, that opposes the genocide in Gaza. Thank you. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Brick by brick!
Wall by wall! Teledyne has got to fall!
Brick by brick!
Wall by wall! Teledyne has got to fall!
We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
Stop arming Israel now!
Stop arming Israel now!
We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
Stop arming Israel now!
Stop arming Israel now!
Brick by brick!
Wall by wall! Teledyne has got to fall!
Brick by brick!
Wall by wall!
Teledyne has got to fall! Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor Reading. We have some wreaths amongst the crowd.
How are we doing?
We've come here to commemorate
Yeah, good,
people
thanks.
who've been
Having a good day?
slaughtered.
Yeah, it's been a great day.
The weapons that
Nice
are
little walking
made,
on it.
in factories like this. So if the people with the wreaths could please come to the front and lay them down here in front of the banner, that would be great. Thank you. Our next speakers are our student representatives from Bradford and Leeds University, and from Bradford Taz, and from Leeds University Jawad. So please give them a round of applause. Thank you everyone, especially those of you who came out from outside of Bradford, outside of Shipley. I don't need to go into why we're here, because we're all here in solidarity with Palestinians. We're all here because there's a death factory in our backyard. But I just want to say, as students, we're here in solidarity with the students of Palestine. Every day there are students across the occupied territories, and they face apartheid every single day, harassment and bullying from fellow students. Those are in any other place where there wouldn't be apartheid, you have those people as your cohort, your friends, and if there were a political crisis, you have them as allies maybe. I know I have that, and I'm very fortunate to have that in Bradford. Palestinians that are going to university in occupied Palestine don't have that. In Gaza, all the universities have been bombed to the point of dysfunction. Not one of them is standing. In Gaza, lecturers have been targeted. Let's remember Rafat al-Arin, who was deliberately targeted. The US had a hand in that. The UK had a hand in that. We must stand against that. Every time. We must stand until it stops. We must stand in solidarity until they get to rebuild. Because every child in Gaza has the right to education. They have a right to grow up. They have a right to go and complete their education, get a degree, get a master's, get a PhD if they so wish. And we want that because we have that privilege. And it shouldn't be a privilege. It needs to be a right for everyone across the globe. I'm going to pass to
As well, could you say here, thank you to everyone who has us come out as well. We've got Wakefield out here, we've got Leeds out here as well. Because this is not just a thing that's in the back garden of Bradford. This is the back garden of West Yorkshire and Steam, Oldham, Palestine, as well as a death factory right here. A factory, a company selling arms to Israel. Something that a lot of students have protested against in our universities. But these companies that have ties with our institutions. And through that we have seen up at the University of Leeds how we've done occupations, we've done encampments, we've protested against our university, and we put pressure on them. But the thing is that this is not going to be enough. The students fighting on their own isn't going to be enough. Because moments like this are a turning point of solidarity that shows us that when students and workers are united in the face of tyranny and brutality, we are able to stand here and say, we're the factory of death, we're not about Garden, and we're not doorstep. And students have been the forefront of that fight. When the encampment started, they popped up globally. They were in every continent. One was even in Antarctica. Students have stood strong in the face of it. And now we are saying here, we cannot allow more students face death in Gaza because they are still struggling and protesting even now to keep doing their education, keep doing their exams. We have the privilege of being able to do all that. We also have the privilege and the right to stand against our state and stand against our governments and stand against the factory that we are outside right now and say that the students should be free to be able to pursue their education and not the fear of bombardment. Teachers should be allowed to teach and show the future of Gaza to the things they teach to their students. So here I say, as students, the message to Teledyne: pick a side, justice or genocide.
Thank you both very, very much. We just have two more speakers, and I'm now really pleased to introduce Sylvia Boyd. Sylvia's CND member. She's been campaigning against the arms trade for decades, well before any of us were even grown up. She's done direct action, she's spent time in prison for her principles, and I'm going to hand the mic to Sylvia now.
Thank you so much for being here today. When you're out on the street doing a vigil or whatever, there's still people who say we're supporting the terrorism. There are still people who say October the 7th is the cause of all the present situation. How do we really... Well, we can't convince people because the powers that be, at least people in government, they can always just continue to say they believe in the right of Israel to defend itself and that they stop terrorism. And response, no other response at all to the reality of what is happening in Gaza and the West Bank, of course, almost Teledyne here supports the arms trade. There's no doubt about it. It makes money from the arms trade. But it's part of, like every system now, it's part of the system of this change. And it's been so organised that all over this country, in most communities, there is almost manufacturing that is connected to the arms trade. And that's what we have to cope with. When we first started coming here, people really did, it's just a factory. But it is part of the process. And trying to get answers of what goes on here actually is impossible. People write letters to their queen, they put down early day motions, but you can't get any straight clarification of what is going on. So here in Bradford, but also, as I say, they're all over the country, there is US base at Renwick Hill, which again, American base, but it's collecting all the information, satellites and communication systems that is then transferred the information to other people. Again, half the time, there's a whole group that are acting in accountability of passes on, and so people have got the evidence that it's then transferred to the people who control drones, and they can provide the targeting, which we have seen what happens now to vehicles in Gaza and the West Bank community when a
vehicle, a working vehicle, is part of it. When children are part of it, that doesn't just happen. Factors like this provide the materials in which you are able, and many fields provide the internet, you are able to happen. How can anyone in this country say British in this country just innocent standbys? We are, I'm afraid, one of the initiators of the Zionist imperialist settlements in Palestine. We've been there right from the beginning, and it wasn't for the good of Jewish people. I must admit, I do find it quite difficult to put into words that the situation in Palestine, Gaza, Israel now, it's white people inflicting on the Palestinians exactly what the Nazis did in Germany. And that's what I find so... I think I am, if I could sing, but it's a part about the war. She rolls round and round, and before it reach, they trampled on the ground. And from
I would have taken that side. I said I would have taken that side to get the building in it.
Thank you so much, Sylvia. I'll now introduce our final speaker. Marisa is going to, she's a local resident, she's going to give her reflections to round up the rally. Thank you, Marisa.
Hi everyone, I'm not as accomplished as the previous speakers. I desperately need my notes, so I'm sorry, but really well done to everyone and brilliant turnout. I'm sure some of you here today are Shipley constituents, and last summer you were faced with the dilemma of Anna Dixon for Labour or the odious Philip Davis, and you decided to hold your noses and vote for Anna Dixon, thinking it was the least worst option. But just because she's not Philip Davis shouldn't mean we should all be patting ourselves on the back now that she's gone. Because let me tell you what that vote actually means for Palestine. It means absolutely nothing. Anna Dixon is in a party that could be doing so much to stop this genocide, but does none of it. It could be boycotting all Israeli goods and services. It could be divesting away from Israeli funding streams. It could be completely stopping all arms exports to Israel, knowing they're being used for war crimes. It could be expelling the Israeli ambassador for her incitement to genocide. And it could be pledging to honour the arrest warrant that has been issued to Netanyahu by the ECC for his part in war crimes if he were to step on English soil. But your Labour government has done none of that. And Anna Dixon has done nothing to agitate for any of those actions. We have to stop taking politicians at face value as actions speak louder than words. In Anna Dixon's responses to many of us, she tells us how she's pushing for a ceasefire, how she really, really hopes the bombing will stop. But what is she actually doing to bring any of those things about? Is she putting her head above the parapet? No, she isn't. Is she risking her own position within the Labour Party? No, she isn't. Is she making a principled stand and risking losing the whip? No, she isn't, and nor are any of them. Because for all of them, their jobs, their positions within the party and their status, in other words, the gravy train, counts for more than Palestinian lives. So much of what Anna Dixon and the Labour Party are saying right now is lip service, and people need to stop being so ready and willing to take someone at face value just because they're doing a sad face. It's actions that count. Just because Anna Dixon doesn't come out with some of the truly toxic stuff about Palestine that Philip Davis did, it doesn't mean she's any less appalling for its future and the safety and security of the Palestinian people in a land free of occupation, oppression and apartheid. So when you make your next voting decision, which will likely be between Labour and Farage's racist Reform Party, you must think about your red lines. If your red line isn't the ethnic cleansing of an entire population, if it isn't daily war crimes,
if it isn't providing cover for an 80-year-long occupation, and if it isn't the killing every single day of one Palestinian child an hour, and maiming hundreds of others, and leaving hundreds of others orphaned and homeless, then what is your red line? We must fight for real anti-capitalist, anti-racist political representation, and that means no more
as soon as
suffering
MP
for the
comes
least
on, everyone
worst
starts leaving.
option.
In a
Whether the
bit.
choice is Dixon v Davis, like here in Shipley, or Labour v Reform next time around. It means joining up the dots between every class struggle, like Palestine, the anti-austerity and climate change movements, to name but a few. We must recognise that nobody is coming to save us, that real change will come from the grassroots, that our power is here, on our streets, and that the planet deserves better. All people here in the UK deserve better, and the people of Palestine and every oppressed and occupied person in the world
I'm getting bored of her as well.
better. That our fight for
I said I'm getting bored of her as well.
equality will be won without democratic structures, rather than
Let's go speak to Pat.
And I'm just going to finish
Before
with
we
a
wrap
quote,
up.
and I said this on Thursday night at the brilliant event that Safi here organised, and it's amazing, big up Safi.
No, you're not. And it wouldn't be detrimental to the UK if I did.
It would be.
It would not. I could film that gate all day long.
It'd be detrimental to me.
It would not be detrimental to the UK if I filmed that gate.
No.
So I could do that. I'm not gonna.
Anyway.
But question for you, Pat. Yeah. Because I've been nice to you all day, right? I've not filmed the building at all, right? Marty has. So maybe don't include Marty in this, because Marty did. But can I get a lift back to that park?
Do I have a vehicle?
I don't know.
No, I ain't even come with
Your
my
boss.
My vehicle's back in Shipley. Guess who's walking back?
You're walking back to Shipley? You're not even get a lift?
I don't know. They've got all their own team.
Yeah, look
my
at
little
it.
team haven't brought a vehicle.
Put me in cage.
We never bring a vehicle.
Put me in cage.
We never bring a vehicle. Do we? Have you ever seen me in a vehicle?
Put me. I have actually. I saw you driving once at university. You and Daz.
Oh, well, that's Daz, isn't it? Yeah, because you know what Daz is like.
No, but seriously, I'll go in cage.
You can't go in cage, you're not arrested.
Well, I'll film that building then and then arrest you. I'll just punch you in the arm.
What's this have been hearing about you?
What's he done?
Doing a food channel now.
Oh, he's been doing that for years?
Yeah, I just put no work into it and that, but yeah.
Blaggy's Bites?
It's another avenue. Yeah.
Blaggy's Bites. Doing what?
Did you go to the random place?
Just doing random
food challenges.
Experiencing new things and that, you know.
Food challenges, not reviewing food.
Both?
Bit of both, yeah.
Bit of both, right.
Yeah. It's a good earner. It's a really good earner. Just get
people love food, don't they? Everybody eats food.
That's it.
You can rate my takeaway.
It's double what we're doing this. So fucking well said.
Blaggy's Bites.
It's more.
It's catchy anyway.
It's a weird surrounding for me though. Even though I'm not used to camera being in front of it, but you know when you sat in somewhere and fucking
when people are like,
everyone's looking at you, like even I feel like a place that I'm normally so used to it, but
the advertisements are much better on like food and stuff like that. It's more ad friendly, isn't it? So rather than like this, like shouting at people and stuff, and coppers get.
Audiences, absolutely. It's more open, more people to like it. So this is more of a niche shop.
Yeah, when you guys start slamming people, ad revenue goes down.
The amount of time I spend eating out as well,
And if someone gets arrested, it comes under like violence and stuff, doesn't it? So ad revenue goes down.
Do you know, I don't understand workings of it.
Everyone thinks that we want people to get, like hurt and stuff
I'm
like
not
that.
technological at all, right?
Yeah.
Serious, I'm not.
We'd much rather like a peaceful day.
What's that? Yeah, the new radios.
I've just got mine. Very nice new radio. Anytone 878.
Teledyne,
whatever that means.
It's as good as your boys.
Teledyne, you can't hide. Teledyne, you can't hide. Quick by quick.
Well, I think we're going to wrap up. I'll probably keep the live running, but I'm just going to wrap up the GoPro video. Well, we had a nice walk down from Shipley Town Centre down to the Teledyne building, where they've pitched up and done some speeches. We've seen a burnt out car full of bullet holes. We saw the guy giving them some of his, a piece of his mind, should I say, shouting at them, swearing at them. We saw some positive interactions as well, home beeps and whatnot. But everyone's starting to pack up now, everyone's starting to leave because the speeches are over. Everyone's going to be walking back to the cars if they're not already here. So I'll leave you with a shot of the police. And for now guys, we are going to wrap up, we're going to move on. We shall see you on the next one. Are we off?
Yeah.
I'll leave this live running just while we walk out. But just in case anything happens. But I think it's over now, the GoPro's finished.
You know, like the cops have 2 radios. That was 200 quid, that.
200 quid, that's cheap, is it?
It is, indeed. It's absolutely brilliant. It's what it can do, you know.
When are you getting one then?
What, one of them fancy radios?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm alright, mate.
Like, you're
I'm not
into
into
little handheld Motorollas.
I'm not into that really. I just only reason I have a radio is if there's like London, for instance, it's better to have a radio because if one's up front, one's up, you know, or if I don't know. Sometimes in Leeds it helps if something's going on at the back of the crowd.
A lot of time, I'm sure you'd agree as well. It's even when you're in the middle of a crowd, you can't hear fucker anyway, can you?
No. Even with an earpiece in your head.
But yeah, at least you get a prompt to know that something's going on. And when it's only like me and him on the radio, well, I know I have to go find Marty.
Yeah.
So you get a little prompt, don't you? Who's what?
Went at bikes.
Big bikes here, man. Scared it can't.
Who's bro?
Look at his street walk road here, though.
He came on his bike.
I know.
Yeah, he came on pedal power. My bike would get me even back. Mike's would get him even
It
back.
surprised me that he's actually come on the pedal power. He hasn't bought himself a fast.
Listen, this guy won't pay £2 for fucking buses. I'm telling you, I'm not joking.
I'm not fucking playing.
Mate,
You're skingy as
it's
fuck, aren't you?
quicker to cycle than it
I'm
would
not
have
about
been.
that, but still.
I got
We'll go out
the
to
other
fucking
day.
London, we'll go from Leeds at 3 in the morning, come back to Leeds at like 3 in the morning the next day. I won't even buy a bottle of water. I'll wait till I get home. Have you something to it? Me and Mike are stuck there going to a big fucking
First
stand.
of all, I've been weighing on the thing. I'm being nagging there.
He wants to get home to his fucking cabbage soup, doesn't he?
Bloody vegans for you.
You know what it said in the
Weird
Daily
vegans,
Mail?
man.
It said
I
the
wouldn't
reason
just
people
assume
have a
that's
go
what
at
fucking
vegans and vegetarians is because they're jealous.
Same
It's a
thing.
scientific fact now.
Scientific fact.
Scientific fact. Scientific fact. Jealousy. I mean, look, it's actually
Understand any of that.
You walking back? Come on then, let's go.
What we doing?
See you in a bit, fellas.
Right, so we set you up now, thank you.
Right guys, so that is the end of this one. All these, what do we call them? Far left extremists, we'll call them today. They're done with the march. So we're going to head back into Shipley and yeah, I might have to phone the missus, get a bite to eat. If she's having them, I don't know.
He is?
Oh, I'm undercover at Russian embassy.
I could tell by your accent.
Yeah.
He also works for Teledyne.
Oh God.
Get him. Get him.
Anyway guys, so that's the end of that one. You know the score. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Look for the notifications. Until next time, from myself and from the boys, from the protest team, as always, stay safe and well, that was some easy money again, lads.
Easy money.
Easy money, mush.
Easy money. Just took us an hour bloody walk. Could have been easier.
Don't normally have to work as much for it.
9,600 steps.
9,600.
What my watch has
You reckon
just
one of
told
them
me.
will give us a lift?
Uber.
7,473, me.
Well, that's because you've got long legs.
How much is an Uber, Marty?
Back to Shipley?
Yeah.
Fuck off, mate.
Do you reckon they're going to bring their white van back from Progo Park?
What's that?
£4.84.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
£4.84.
There we go.
You want to split it? Well done.
You're getting an Uber.
Right, I'm going to end this live stream. We're ending this live stream as well. We're going to wait for an Uber. Guys, thanks for joining us. What have I got to say? Oh yeah. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're all subscribed. Make sure you subscribe to Monday Media because he's all right. And yeah.
I'm one of the News Now Yorkshire film crew. If anybody has read the Daily Telegraph article around God bless Hamas, nutter. Yeah, so I'm one of the film crew. He doesn't pay me though, so any contributions gratefully received.
But yeah, we're going to wait for an Uber, so we are going to wrap up the live stream. Guys, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you on the next one.
We're getting in a taxi. Oh, yeah.